YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If you watched my last video, the comeback, this is the same thing. It's something about these games, man. I get a lot of thrill out of it though, because obviously when you come back in the game, especially being down pretty big, you always feel good. But a player like me, man, I never get too rattled. I know I can come back. I know my offense is really good, can put up points, and especially on defense when we need the key stops. Just like the last video, if you haven't watched that, go back and watch that as well. But yeah, man, it was just one of those games. I was down early, was throwing a couple picks, not making the right plays, and we came back, ultimately won the game. This is an off-stream game though, so you won't be seeing my face. I did put my face and shit in the last video, but I really want to get this out ASAP. Make sure to drop a like on the video. Also subscribe to the channel if you're not yet, and drop a comment down below what you think about Madden 24 so far. What's your favorite team? Whatever you want to comment. So let's get into it, man. Again, this is not a live reaction. I'm just doing a voiceover. I played this game just off stream, a random night, man. Just, you know, a good matchup. The 49ers versus the Chargers. In Madden, it's a good matchup. In real life, it's a good matchup. Let's get straight into it, man. I knew this guy was pretty good. He wasn't as good as the last guy I played, but definitely competition. You know when you're playing somebody who got a lot of, you know, skill or whatever you want to call it in this game. But just because they do audibles, they don't. But just playing this guy, man, you know, came out early, seeing what he was trying to do. He had a whole game plan. A lot of people don't have game plans, but he had one. So I'm just trying to get a feel for it. Defense is always, you know, on the first drive is hard. You never know what the player gonna come out and do. You just trying to get those key stops just so you can get the ball back. The best thing though about getting the ball back at halftime is if you are down like I am in this video, you got a little bit of more room to wiggle. But he loved hitting McCaffrey out the backfield. That was one of his biggest things you will see in this game. And this formation, like this little audible and all that shit, this is one of his favorite formations. Again, the dude got some skill, man. He wasn't one of the best players I played, but he did have a whole game plan, and you got to respect that. I think this is gun bunch strong. Really good formation. Y'all should check it out. But what he's doing, he's pretty much like flooding the area. And right there, I thought that should have been a pick. You know Madden, though. Madden go give a receiver a good ball or a hard contested ball before they get a DB a pick. But it is what it is. But he's flooding the zone, man, so that's why I'm on that user right there. But like I said, he loves hitting McCaffrey. He came out the jump, threw the wheel route, really threw me off. I think I was in cover 2 right there. That wheel route threw me off. But it's cool, man. Let's go on offense real quick, see what we can do. Man, my offense is potent, but just like in real life, you can beat yourself by turnovers. We've seen Josh Allen do it on Monday Night Football against the Jets. Don't turn the ball over. If you turn the ball over, you're going to play yourself out the game. Same thing in real life. It's the same thing in Madden. Let's get into it, man. I didn't really have nothing I wanted. You know, when you're watching it over, you're like, oh, I could have hit this or hit that. But when you're in a live game, sometimes you just don't see it. But I know, again, like his offense, he came out, he had a plan. He's running base defense. Once I figure out your base defense, like if you on like 3-4 base or if you're a nickel or dollar base, I'm going to figure it out. And I'm going to make you pay. You know, if you want to be in that all game, I'm going to make you pay. And they ended up coming in clutch at the end of the game. He ran the base formation. Just sometimes you got to switch it up. That's all I'm saying. And that's why I think my defense is pretty good. But his base was working a little bit. Part of the thing was just me. Right here, I love one of these plays right here. Hit Keenan Allen on a quick screen. If you're in zone, this is a great play. It's kind of harder to do against man. If you guys got any questions about my playbook, drop a comment down below if you want me to do a video on it. I do have like 3 or 4 playbooks though. I'm not going to lie. Pretty sweaty, but it just like depending on who I play. If I'm playing people, you know, several times or a couple times, I like to switch it up or just always keep my game kind of different. You just never know what type of players you're going to play. So that's why I do have about 3 or 4 playbooks. But definitely drop a comment down below if you want me to do a video on that. I think I will anyway soon, but let me know what you guys think about that. This formation right here, though, is super good. Really good man beater. 3, 2, 1. Right here, I had the tight end on the contested ball, but, you know, when he boxes them out, you can always make that catch. Got to be a good tight end, though. I'm not mad at those kind of plays. Even if it happens against me, it just makes sense. If he's a bigger body, he's going to make that catch. I'm down 7-0, though, second quarter. The game can go by real quick, especially if y'all both scoring touchdowns like that. But right here, I hit Eckler. He left Eckler open. Get out of there, get loose. I tried to do a juke move, but he hit me pretty hard. I was surprised. I think he was low-key he was anticipating the hell out of that. But good play. Hit Eckler. That's why I like playing with the Chargers. You can do Eckler like on hot routes. Right here, he just played good defense. It is the 49ers, man. Just how we seen them whoop on the Steelers. The defense is super good. And the goal line, though, it always gets harder, especially against base defense. I'm not going to lie. It's just harder to run certain plays because they can be in base and they can run like cover 2, cover 4, cover 3, or man. And you just never know. So we took the 3 points. Can't always gamble, man. Sometimes you just got to be smart. Again, if you're getting the ball at the second half, you need to put something on the board. So next drive, he comes out in 3 tight ends, single back. So I'm always kind of expecting that kind of stuff. But just right here, I don't know, the user kind of glitched. He had a good juke move right there. Not mad at that play. McCaffrey can get loose like that. I like to do QB and contain though, because 9 times out of 10, you will get a stretch play. If they dive up the middle, it is what it is. But you're more likely to give up more yards in a stretch play in this kind of formation. 3, 2, 1. I probably should have been playing the 3-4 defense though, but sometimes just sticking this in case a lot of people do like to pass, especially if you got George Kittle, and then you can have McCaffrey out the backfield. You just never know. But here he is back in the gun bunch strong. Like I said earlier, it's a really good formation. It's hard to play, especially when he's doing plays like this. But that should have been a pick, man. I would have loved for the backer to turn around. I feel like if it was me throwing that ball, it would have been a pick for sure. But here he is. Now this is killing me, bro. Off the back foot with pressure in his face. I like Brock Purdy. But he's not like that, bro. A lot of Madden quarterbacks are not throwing that right there. I don't know. That's why I think Madden should be an all Madden. Like, if you play online, head-to-head, it should be all Madden. Fuck this all-pro shit. All pros, too many plays. Even when I have BS plays, I'm mad. But, like, come on, bro. Back foot, pressure. So I get the ball back. It's 14-3. And this is just where it's about to go downhill. He ran the base defense. I probably, when I do play base, I don't like going tight formations just because of this kind of stuff. He had 8 dropping and 3 rushing, man. And I'm throwing the ball with, 4 receivers in a route or whatever. It's just not good. Threw the pick 6. We in a bad spot. It's never over, though. Again, I get the ball at halftime. If I was down 21-0, probably would have been a different story. That's why I didn't go for it earlier. But here we are, man. I need a huge drive out here. I wish Gerald Everett would have continued crossing. I don't know what it is about Madden and that, like, crosser or slant route. When you get in that kind of position, they just stop. But it's right before halftime, less than a minute to go. I do need some points on here. A touchdown would be ideal. 3 points would be all right. But, yeah, 7 points is always better than 3. I need a touchdown. Right here, he go back into this base shit. I know he want to blitz and bring pressure. I think that's Fred Warner off the right side. I kept Eckler in the block. He brought the safety down, and he was on user. Yeah, you're not keeping up. Mike Williams on that corner. I think it's Ward. Yeah, easy play right there. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Now, I skipped a couple plays out of this last drive by him just because he wasn't doing much. He was trying to do all these audibles, bro. Like, I'm not giving you a deep pass. At most, you can probably get a big play for a field goal, but you're not getting a touchdown. So he running a little BS stuff. He really not, I'm just wasting my time even talking about this. He didn't really do much. Probably should have just took a knee at this point. Like, his scheme for this situation was bad. Like, this play is cool, but, like, you should be trying to attack, man. He trying to hit the underneath routes. You need to attack and try to get in field goal range. If he got in field goal range and went up 24-10, it's a whole different story. Not a bad or not a horrible first half. Not the best, but not a horrible, because I knew even like my last video, I was able to come back. So let's just see what we can do right here. Eckler get loose. I was a little extra on that little juke move, but, sometimes you want to see if you can make something shake. So right here, 21-10. This formation, though, is really hard. Like, I love running this kind of stuff because it's like an even formation, so I can run either way, especially when they're in base. It's always going to be like green. Sometimes you see the red if you have like an uneven number or matchup or head count. Right here, though, come on, bro. How am I not hitting that pass? Jay Herbo to Austin Eckler, that's like, the easiest shit you can do. We seen that pass where Brock Purdy threw it off his back foot. It's ridiculous. But it is what it is, man. We just got to keep pushing. 3rd and 10, need a big play right here. He was playing the deep plays or the deep routes, so I hit the underneath. Surprised I didn't fumble. I tried to slide, though, so maybe that helped me not fumble. I don't know. Tried to slide. Hit square. Didn't work. 21-10, huge drive. This is the first drive out of halftime. So I'm switching it up. Get loose right here. I thought I was about to take it to the crib, man, but he clicks on at the right time. I was trying to juke, but his click on animation was real good. Had a good hit on me. But now I'm in scoring position. I can't get a field goal right here. I need the touchdown. Luckily, that was not a pick. He probably could have scored. He probably a little too slow to score, but that would have been bad for me. I probably would have been out of the game by there. So now I'm doing a couple audibles. He thinking I'm probably about to pass. So I give it a look. I make it like I'm doing a couple audibles. But really, we're going to run the ball. Need to get in the touchdown. He wasn't ready for that. Austin Eckler lighting up. What is it, 21-17, 21-16. I tried to go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Tried to keep him honest, man. Probably should have went in like an empty formation, especially when he run the base. But now, the game is on him. The ball is in his court, so it's up to him what he want to do. If he can score, put up more points, and make it hard for me to come back, he can do that. But just like my last video, my defense makes big plays at big time. Right here, I'm actually surprised he dropped that. Actually surprised he dropped that. 9 times out of 10, he probably gonna catch that. He hit a good little route combination right here, juked me real quick. I will click about 99% of the time. It's pretty rare when I don't click, but he juked the hell out of me. You can't be mad at that. Probably should have anticipated an inside cutback juke. But it's 1st and 10, man. I'm down, 5 points. Need a big stop here on defense. You get a good hit on the quarterback, incomplete pass. At this point, I really got to confuse him. I'm running different coverages, trying to disguise it a little bit. Obviously, this looks like cover 3, but it definitely threw him off. He probably could have scored right here, but Mike Davis, great play, man. Great effort. He is pretty fast, so he can't keep up with Debo. If that was like Tyreek, probably would have scored on him. But yeah, big sack right here. Pause. 4th and 7. Game changer. Game changer. Now all we need to do is go down and score. I know he can still score. He got a potent offense. But big opportunity for me to go ahead in the game. Haven't been ahead since ever in this game. So 21-16, go empty. They like to run man. It's bad news for him. He ran man right here. Hit the underneath cross with Davis, fast as hell. So you're not really keeping up with him. I already kind of knew what I wanted to do with that. That's why I motioned him in the empty. Next play, he probably in zone. Could be in man, but we'll hit a little zig right here. Or 2 zigs, actually. He followed the wrong receiver. Easy play, touchdown. Keenan Allen. I finally went up in the game, man. Huge play for me. Huge play. Now I got to get the 2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game, because games like this, man, do come down to the little points like that. Little lag right there. I don't know what I was doing, but he eventually got in. So now I'm up 24-21. Huge defensive drive again. Huge. But let's see if we can make a stop. He started off with a good first play. I'm really anticipating him passing right here, so that's why I'm kind of out of whack. I am using, the weak side linebacker, or then I clicked to the safety, and it was downhill from there. I think at my halftime adjustment, I put defend the deep ball, so defensive players don't react to the run unless you have like inside run or outside run. That's why I was kind of just all out of whack right there. 28-24, he back up. So I can't kick a field goal. I need a touchdown to go up in this game. Got real lucky right here. Now, this has happened to me on defense too, so I know he was pissed off, but should have been a pick. Definitely should have been a pick. Bad read by me. I'm not going to sit here and act like I threw the best route right there. But we made it happen. It is what it is, man. Mad 24, you're going to get some BS your way. You're going to get it the other way. But let's get into it, man. I really need a huge drive right here. Tried to run the ball. Eckler didn't do much right there. We didn't get any blocking for him. This formation was really one of my favorite formations. I see he's playing outside, so I switched to the 4 reverts. Hit Davis real quick. Boom, he out of there. You're not catching him. He probably like a 96 speed. Great play, great read. You just got to see that kind of stuff to make those kind of adjustments and hit that ball. So now we up 31-28. It's a 3-point game. All he needs is 3. Let's see what he can do. Defense, I need you. This is the time when you really just got to lock in, man, tighten up. You know what I mean? When the dude leaning forward, it's like time to lock in or some shit. That's what it is for me. It's go time. So let's just see what we can do, though. His offense, he been killing me on the 2-wheel routes for a touchdown. McCaffrey got like 3 touchdowns this game. Killing me. Now I just need one huge play. He run a deep crosser post, whatever that is. Clicked on, juked me. So I just came back and used a tackle right there. Brandon Ayuk, we know he liked that. If you haven't watched that game against the Steelers, or even last season, he liked that. McCaffrey, though, to the outside, I was expecting to cut back. Tried to get the strip. We're going to get one, though. I'm always, if you don't have it on conservative, I'm going to get that ball, man. So make sure you put it on conservative if you play me. Big drive by him, less than 2 minutes and a half. He can go up, not 7 points, but he can't go up 4 points, I think, which will make it harder for me, so I need a stop right here. I'm trying to disguise like I'm in man. He do the motion, follow, but hey, R1. What'd I just tell y'all? I'm going to get the ball. Derwin James picks it up. Eric Kendricks with a huge block. Stop Jennings from even trying to catch me. It's over. IU not getting me. We're to the crib. Good fucking play. R1, R1, R1. Give me the ball. I need it. Strip him. 38-28. So now he got a 10-point deficit. Remember, he was up 21-3 at one point, and then right before halftime, it was 21-10. So really, he only scored 7 points since halftime. Not good for him. His defense real stagnant. He know it. That's why he getting a little nervous. His reads all out of whack. 3rd and 15. We in a great spot on defense, man. Great spot. Just get some pressure. I think he blocked 6, though. That really hurt me. He was able to get this pass off. I probably should have rushed 4. In those kind of cases, I do like to rush 4. Right here, though, we back to rushing 4, 1st and 10. Now, you'll know if he's a smart player or not later right here, but he runs the ball. Again, I got him defending the deep pass. Great juke move right there. You just can't do nothing about that. The juke move was OP. I'm going to do a video on that too, but you knew he was a smart player. He took the 3 points right here. A lot of players probably don't know that. If you know football even a little bit, you'll know that. Let me go ahead and get 3 if I can't get 4. We see it in real life all the time. But now I just need a huge drive right here. Huge drive. Up 7 points. Now, if I give him the ball back, it's not the worst. Maybe he goes for 2, which will kill me. So I know I can't give him the ball up 7. I need to go up at least 10 or 14. Knock the game out of whack. Let's see what we can do, man. 38-31. Again, I was down 21-3 and then 21-10 right before halftime. Right here, he filled the gap. He knows what's coming. It's going to be a run. But like I mentioned earlier, if you paid attention, if you run in that base, I'm going to make you pay. Right here, one of my favorite play concepts. You got like a chair, whatever you want to call it. You got an outside streak, inside out route. And then I really like to put Eckler on flat in this kind of combination, excuse me. But again, he in base. His corner don't follow. That's how you know. Like if you right here, bro, you in a bad position. Now I'm flooding the left side. So what I do, flood, got the streak wide open. With the out in the flat, he fought with the flat thinking I'm hit the underneath, streak wide open. That's GG's, old man. I'm like that. This is the second comeback for the second upload. What more do y'all want to see out of me? Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. I'm really like that in Madden.